Welcome to this week's Musings of a Mediator. I am Mediator Yemi, and these are my continuing reflections and thoughts around this beautiful profession and practice called mediation. With each passing day, I am the more persuaded that mediators are the product of the totality of the environment in which they are born and in which they are grown up. I won't quite say they are born, but I'll say that the trainings we receive, the certifications, the accreditations are merely precipitations of the various circumstances, the various experiences that have predisposed us and have prepared us for the role and the practice of the profession of mediation. All the professional training, certifications, accreditations that we receive, they simply serve to precipitate the innate qualities, the seeds of which were already sown through our various lives experiences. You see, a person is already predisposed to mediation skills by his nature, by the totality of his life's experiences, and by the values he has gained. Now, my own experience and my conversations with other mediators, fellow mediators, have strengthened this conviction. For example, in my younger days, my mother would always insist that there was no issue that could arise between my siblings and myself which we should not be able to resolve or settle amicably without the intervention necessary of any third party, and with the power carefully balanced between the elder and the younger to ensure fairness. She taught us never to think of winning or losing, but more of sustaining the important bond of family, that you should never just want to lose or win, but that real victory was to be found in the sustenance of the family ties of love and the spirit of forgiveness, and not so much of any kind of vindication. In other words, what was prime was the preservation of family cordiality in love and otherwise. It was a culture in our family, a lifestyle, an attitude. It was a totality of the personality that we were formed to develop. It reminds me of the words of the Lord Jesus Christ as recorded in the Holy Scriptures thus: love your enemies, pray for those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for them who spitefully use you and persecute you. The essence of this admonition is to teach that a combative attitude only creates adversaries and enemies, whereas love provides an avenue for reconciliation and peace. It leads to a richer and more sustainable experience, and that is the focus of mediation. And the mediator who has imbibed and, should I say, internalized these values and virtues would make an excellent mediation in the practice of what I will continuously refer to as authentic mediation. I dare say that this mindset can be applied even to arbitration. I'm not quite sure whether to litigation, because if you remember in my previous episode, I did mention to you about the tendency for litigation to emphasize combat and the winning of a prize. But we should not nevertheless cast adversarial processes into a concrete that are not capable of being reformed. But that is a topic for another day. Thank you. See you next time.